Hello, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. My name is Riley, and in today's video, we are back again in FM23. And this time, we're doing something a little different than before. Another experiment, but this time we are experimenting with pace. So we are currently in control of Man City, and we are playing Nottingham Forest in this video. So, Man City, great squad, we know that. But I have made some adjustments to the entire team and how fast they are. Wow, he's improved his pace in one game. Well, I gave everyone a pace of 1, but apparently they've all improved to 2. Okay, well that's annoying. It's the second game of the season. Okay. And because Nottingham Forest is the worst team, I thought it would be good to make them very pacey. And yeah, I gave them all 20 before, but because they're already a match in, it's lower. But it'll still work. It'll still work. Still, Man City's entire team is going to be super slow. Nottingham Forest is going to be super speedy. So let's see what that does. Let's see if that makes a big difference. I have not picked a tactic because I have not actually played a game. These tactics suck. Like who? I hate the tactics and what the heck. I still expect a Man City win potentially, but who knows? I have not a clue what to expect here. So let's just jump in and see how pace impacts the game. I'm also very curious how it's going to impact the match engine. I really don't care about this. All right, Nottingham Forest gets it going. Again, they are the pacey side. Man City is not. I don't know how much of a difference it'll make. We'll see if the worst team currently in the EPL can be benefited from some speed. I hate the formations in this game. Honestly, why are they all so defensive and weird? De Bruyne, Kyle Walker, he's not used to being slow. 2 pace versus his typical 18. Big difference. John Stones also slow. They're all slow. Oh, it's cold. It's winter here officially in Canada. Well, not officially, but like it snowed literally for like 4 days straight. Yesterday alone, I think we got 25 centimeters of snow, which is not that fun. Like it looks nice, but it also involves, how did that miss? How? But that also involves a lot of shoveling on my part, moving snow off of the walkway, off of the driveway. So it's annoying. And it's cold. It's actually really cold today. I think it's like minus 22 or something crazy like that. It's too early in the winter to have minus 22 weather, but alas, here we are. Alrighty. So Nottingham Forest had a good opportunity, but I don't understand the finish that occurred. And here they go again, coming up the right side. Ooh, that is offside if I've ever seen it. I think he was just so quick, and the defenders were so slow. He thought he was keeping up with their line, but in reality, not even close. Goal disallowed. Not a surprise. He was very much offside. I do not need to see a replay of it. So far, so good for Nottingham Forest. It is very amusing that they have 3 shots on target already. Man City has yet to register one, but that could change right here. Gibbs White the ball. All right. I'm managing Man City. I forgot who I was actually in control of. Lingard. There we go. Jesse Lingard puts it past the keeper. All right, so Nottingham Forest goes up 1-0. And again, this is in Nottingham, which is not, again, a big thing. Man City wins everywhere. Nottingham loses everywhere. But so far, pace is on the side of victory. Yeah, like it just looks like Man City can't do anything. Which is funny, because like looking at them, it doesn't look like they're moving all that slower. But I guess when it comes to attack, they can't. They don't have the oomph to get past the line or to get into space. That's probably my guess. Oh, here we go. De Bruyne up. This is where they'll score, but they didn't. Yeah, a set piece is definitely their best opportunity because it doesn't involve any pace, but nothing yet. So 1-0 up. Yeah, I don't know what to expect. I don't know what to think right now, but it is interesting nonetheless. Going into halftime, Nottingham Forest is up, potentially 1-0. Oh yeah, it's just gonna run right by him. It's got another attacker there with him. Oh my gosh, that was so easy. Ederson did nothing, and I get you have no pace, but like, don't you? Isn't there normal like defending? Like, what was that? What was this? Look at this. Yeah, FM23. I really do think the defending is bugged. Obviously, my tests aside, I do think the defending in this game is really bugged. And I've seen that already in the save I'm doing here on YouTube. I am doing it with Fenerbahce, the Turkish side, and I was playing Dynamo Kiev. And honestly, they were able to equalize because my keeper was defending. Well, he was in net. He was on the out. He was on the edge of the box. He was on the edge of the box, and the attacker is coming, and the goalkeeper just stands there and slowly turns his back on the attacker. Of course, they scored. It was super annoying. All right, well, 2-0, 2-0. Should I make some changes? Just so it's fair, because they'll probably make some changes too. Yeah, let's put like Jack Grealish on. I don't really know who to put on. Calvin Phillips, you can go on too. Why not? John Stones, you can go off for Akanji. Who else? Alvarez, you can go on for De Bruyne. Nah, De Bruyne should stay on. Let's just leave it at that for now. Honestly, it's not going to make a difference. They're all the same speed. But it is clear that pace is a important factor, which is not a surprise to anyone. We know pacey players do well in this game, especially against slower teams. That's why, like in lower leagues, lower league management, getting a team that has players with pace is always a good idea. Finishing, that was poor. But the highlight's not done. No, it is now. Lingard now has a chance. Gets it to. Wow. So yeah, it's this is wild. 3-0. You would think Nottingham Forest is playing like United or something, going up 3-0 or like at this point. It's wild. At this point, they just need to finish this match. João Cancelo, Gundogan, Grealish. Oh, Erling had a chance there. Normal Erling probably would have been able to get that, but he just didn't have the pace to recover it. Koyate over the top. Oh my god, there we go. That's pace. That is pace. Holy cow. That's probably the first time in this little experiment that I've actually seen a huge difference of what pace can do. And like Awoni, he just like broke off from the defender. Look at him go. He's just gone. And who was that? That was probably Ruben Diaz. Yeah, he was just gone. No stopping him there. But yeah, no surprise. It's 20 pace versus 2. They might actually get a goal here, though. De Bruyne, he could score this. I think he's going to. Dean Henderson makes the save. Wow. Never mind. I thought he was going to, but he did not. All right, that's the end of the match, which is wild. It really goes to show that pace is important. But what I'm curious about is how is this going to be impacted over the entire season? So I'm going to go ahead and simulate the season and see what actually happens. Something that I am very curious about is I think what will be interesting is that Man City's players' pace will increase, but I don't think it'll increase enough to make it a big difference. I don't think they will go from 2 to 15 or whatever within the span of a season. So I am going to. Well, they lost to Liverpool as well, 3-0. So they haven't scored yet. So I'm going to play through to the end of May and see what happens. So stay tuned.
Many months later.
Season is done now, and let's just take a quick look on how the two teams fared. Man City, although the start was pretty rough for them, they were able to recover quite a bit. But here, 1 second. So yeah, actually, the start was rough. It was a rough start. But once December came, they actually started winning a lot. March was tough on them. They still made it to the semifinal of the FA Cup, which is surprisingly enough. But in the end, they could not crack top six. They finished in eighth at 65 points. They were close though. Honestly, like 4 points away from top four. That's actually not bad. All things considering how bad they were. Man, FM23 loves Liverpool. That I can't get. Like every simulation I've done so far has Liverpool winning, which is wild. Erling Haaland, despite only having, he's got 4 pace now. Wow, he finished as the top goal scorer for the EPL, so good for him. And then going back to Nottingham Forest, they avoided relegation. That is big. That is big in all in itself. But they still finished bottom of the table. Not bottom, but like lower part of the table, I guess. They finished 15th. And there's quite a bit of gap there between 14th and 15th. As far as like I thought I clicked on that. Their players go, I don't know. Let's see. Sam Surridge, I don't think he probably did too much. Nope. Looks like he was mostly injured. Who could I be looking at that actually fared pretty well? Morgan Gibbs White. What did you do, my man? 6.73. Not too good. Who else? Jesse Lingard. He's a guy that probably had an okay. No. Okay. Never mind. So, at the end of the day, pace did play a factor. Man City was not able to be as successful as they should be, but still, they top half finish, almost top four, like 4 points off of top four. So not the end of the world for them. Nottingham Forest, on the other hand, same kind of thing. They did not get relegated, but they were 4 points out from relegation. So even though in that match that we just played, it looked like pace played a big role, honestly, it didn't. Maybe if I had actually played through as Man City the whole way, it would have been different. Where I played through as Nottingham Forest, it would have played different. But through a simulation, the quality of the team, their attributes were more important. So, very interesting. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. And yeah, I appreciate you sticking with it this far into the video. Leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.